Yo, what's up everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Lost Souls back with another video. Before we get into the video, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. And please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel or if you enjoyed the video. And hopefully you guys are here to stay. It literally takes a second to do any of those, maybe not the comment, but to click a like and subscribe. And it goes a long way. It'll help out the YouTube algorithm and give my channel more exposure. We are almost at 400 subs, guys. I'm so excited about this, and after that we're gonna be looking at 500 subs. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So for today's video, guys, we're gonna be doing a topic of discussion, and it is regarding the sneaker culture, whether it is dead or not. I'm gonna give you guys my personal opinion, and let's get into the video. So I'm gonna be breaking down this topic into two. So I'm going to be talking about the reseller's point of view and the consumer's point of view, which is me. I'm the consumer. Hi guys. I'm not a reseller by all means, guys, so I'm going to try my best to break down the reseller's point of view the best way I can. I'm going to be non-biased for both sides. I've sold shoes in the past before, so I'm going to take that as my experience, but as a full-blown reseller, no way by all means am I one. So if you're gonna be talking about whether sneaker culture is dead or not, in my personal opinion, it just all depends on who you're talking to. So if you're gonna be talking to a reseller, I'm assuming they're gonna say it's not in a good place. If you're gonna be talking to a consumer, they're gonna be saying it's in a good place. So the reseller's point of view, I definitely understand why they're saying that sneaker culture is in a bad place. And that's because they're in it to make money. I'm not saying all of them are, but a lot of them were, you know, genuine sneaker heads or collectors, and then they just became a sneaker reseller. Or some other people just are in it for the money, and I'm not knocking them for that by all means, because it is a business. For one, to why I think they're gonna say that sneaker culture is dead is because sneaker retail prices are increasing every single year. What does that mean? It means that it leaves no room for profit. For example, the Palomino, I'm going to be talking in Canadian dollars. So I believe I bought my pair, that was I think in Canadian, I think it was $250, I'm just estimating, and around $280 Canadian dollar tax total included. So 280 Canadian dollars. And the shoe itself was so mass produced to the point that, you know, when you mass produce something, that the rarity is not there anymore. So obviously it plays a factor in the price of the shoe. And the resale market, the Air Jordan 1 Palomino was being sold for $300, like max $300. I've seen some people try to sell it for $320 and $330, but no one even paid them attention. So 300 minus 280 just makes $20 profit. Now in my opinion, profit is profit regardless of what you guys say. But if you guys want to make big amounts of profit for the Air Jordan 1 Palomino, you're gonna have, if you want to make $100 profit, you're gonna have to sell 5 shoes, 5 pairs of that shoe. That takes a lot of time, guys, because you're gonna have to find, if you're lucky enough, you can find one buyer, but even then, if you bulk sell, usually it decreases the price of the shoe. So you're probably gonna be losing out on money as well if you do a bulk to one buyer. But let's say you don't do a bulk buy or bulk sell, and you decide to sell it individually. So you have to find 5 individuals to buy that shoe, and sometimes people flake on you, so they don't fall through, and then it's just like a waste of time. So you're gonna have to go through all that communicating, setting up the meetup, and, you know, confirming the price and all that, and then actually meeting up with them 5 times. You have to do that 5 times just to make $100, guys. Is that really worth it? In my opinion, it's not. You make $100 probably where you work at. Like, I don't know if it's like, but you make $100 at work. And it sucks because resellers, some resellers, they, you know, it's their career. They put their whole life into it, and I feel for them because, you know, you gotta eat, you gotta feed your family, you gotta feed yourself, and everything is going up in price. So, you know, life is not easy, guys. Life is getting harder by the year or by the month. You know, I feel for them. I feel bad for, you know, for people that are struggling. You know, I've been through that, and I don't wish that upon anyone. But, you know, it is life. It is what it is. You gotta go through your struggles. That's one, I think, one way to look at it is because Jordan Brand is mass producing so many shoes, to the point that it's decreasing their value, and they jacked up the retail prices, so it balances it out at the end of the day that they're not going to be able to, you know, make their profit. It is what it is. That's one point of view that I would say, that how I see why they wouldn't like it. So another point of view is that I was talking to a fellow sneakerhead before, and he said that this gentleman, he sold a lot of his shoes to the point that he has basic, you know, shoes. And I think a lot of them, these big sneakerheads, go through phases. And what I mean by that is that they go through, like, when they're like 18 to 24, 18 to 25, they go through the phase where they just buy sneakers. And now they've moved on, they've grown, they got mature, moving on to other things. You know, they have family, they're investing into, I don't know, real estate, watches, and etc, etc. People grow out of sneakers. Am I gonna grow out? I don't think I will, but I'll probably slow down once I have, you know, a family in the future and whatnot. It means that there's not as much people anymore that want to buy the shoes. Obviously, you're getting these new kids that are coming in when the younger age, etc, etc. But a lot of the older heads, or, you know, the OGs of the sneaker game, they're leaving now. Like, they're leaving the sneaker game, or they're not leaving, they're kind of like phasing in and out of the sneaker game. All right, let me talk about the consumer's point of view. Now, personally, me, I like where the sneaker culture is at. But for one, shoes are sitting on the shelves. I don't buy every single pair of shoe that comes out, but a lot of shoes that I wanted this year, I was able to get, meaning that there is not as much people that are buying anymore. Like I said, because people are leaving the sneaker game. But I'm very happy. Like, it's giving me an opportunity to push out more video for you guys, and my channel's grown quite a bit in the last year since last November I think I posted like the Chicago 1 video. My channel has grown since then quite a bit, so I'm very, very happy of that. I'm very thankful. It's giving me an opportunity to, you know, chase my dreams to become a YouTuber, which I really, really want to be. You know, having access to these sneakers, I'm thankful for it. This year I've bought so many sneakers. Like, I'll give you guys an example. The Union ones, I was able to cop those. If this was 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to cop the Union ones without a bot. Like, there was no way. So, you know, it's giving me an opportunity, and, you know, others that want sneakers for themselves, it's giving them opportunity to actually cop for retail. Now, be careful, because sometimes on the resale market, it's actually cheaper than retail. Just disclaimer warning, just be careful with that, guys. With that being said, personally, if you're a sneaker consumer, I think this is the best time to join the sneaker game, because you're able to get shoes now you wouldn't be able to get like 5 years ago. For example, again, the UNC toes, those are only $300, like maybe $340, $300. I'll try to pull up a picture on like a sneaker Facebook marketplace. But 5 years ago, that shoe is probably a $500 to $600 shoe. Look at the Obsidians. I think they would have been like neck and neck in terms of price. This shoe right here is only being sold for 350 Canadian dollars. I'm telling you, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, even 4 years ago, this is probably on the resale market. It's probably gonna start off at $500, maybe $600 value. But right now, they're not that expensive for a collaboration. I think right now, if you're a consumer, it's a great time to be a sneakerhead. It's because a lot of shoes are becoming easily accessible because of the decrease of sneaker buyers. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of people might disagree with me. I think the sneaker culture is in a good place right now. Sneakers are not as expensive because the retail price are so jacked up, so you're able to actually get them under retail on the resale market. That's a tip, guys, that I want to give you. So just be careful when buying sneakers at retail stores. I would suggest waiting maybe a little bit to see if someone will, you know, let it go below retail. So a lot of people I know are not happy. They don't like when, you know, Jordans are sitting on in the stores. You know, as humans, we say we want things that we can't get. So I guess that's where it applies to why people don't like when Jordans are sitting. Now, do I think the sneaker game will ever go back, I guess, to like I don't want to say glory days, but to what it was previously? It's hard to say. This is one question I don't want to answer because I don't want to give people like false hope. So I would say I would leave it to time. Time will only tell. But I do think eventually it probably will go back to what it was. I think it's just something big has to happen, or like a crazy event has to happen in order to, like, Jordans or shoes in general to get back their price. Adidas, you know, with Kanye, I think Adidas are gonna get more expensive with time. So yeah, just be careful with Adidas, especially Adidas Yeezys. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It literally takes a second and it'll help out my channel get some more exposure. And it's your boy Lost Souls tuning out. I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Peace.